Alongside Coach Mora, I'm Ava Inesta, and it is week 11 of college football. Huskies are on the road once again to travel down to JMU to face off against the undefeated Dukes. Coach, another tough opponent going into this week. How do you keep the mindset of the players the same, keep them balanced in the midst of facing so many talented teams, especially on the road?
I mean, our guys are competitors, and they love the challenge every week, and they get up for it, and they prepare all week to go play their best game, and they go out and play hard. I mean, with our group, it's not easy, and that's a blessing. You know, they kind of eliminate what's happened to them, and they look forward to the opportunities in front of them, and I really respect that about our team.
JMU is on a roll, 9-0, number 21 in the country. I feel like their record sums up what they've been able to accomplish this season. They don't have many holes, but their offense stands out. Jordan McLeod was named Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Week after his 400-yard, 6-touchdown performance last week. A very talented quarterback with a great offense behind him. What is your approach into tackling the strength that this offense has on that side of the ball?
Well, they're very balanced. They run the ball well. They have a quarterback who's versatile. He's equally adept at throwing and running the football. They've got receivers that are long and fast and very, very sure-handed. They don't drop passes. They've got a really good tight end. Their offensive line works very well together. They're stout, they're big, they're physical, they're square. They don't have, like you said, there's no holes in their offense. And so, we just have to play fundamentally sound and play with great effort. And, that's the goal every week.
Between the lines of a tough battle against Tennessee last week, there were moments of growth, whether it was Taekwon making a pass down the field or the defense making a stop. The important thing, though, is how the team competes every week, even if the growth isn't crystal clear. How are you working with this team to get them to capitalize on what they do best, but also eliminate the things that are holding you back?
It's just a constant, whether you're winning or losing, to try to continue to build on the things that you're doing well and eliminate the mistakes or the inconsistencies or the execution errors that are holding you back, and that's all of us. When I say execution errors, that might be us giving them a bad call or putting them in the wrong spot. It might be them, making a mistake in the heat of battle. So, every week you're battling to become more consistent and perfect your craft. And as a coach, make sure you're putting your players in the right spot and they understand exactly what to do when they get there. And like I've said, our guys are totally committed to this process of building, what will eventually be a champion. And it's a tough road. And fortunately, we have a bunch of tough people in this building.
Yeah, exactly. JMU is likely to add a similar pressure to what Tennessee did. However, they just lost their nation leader in sacks, Jalen Green, to a season-ending knee injury. So that'll definitely cause them to make some adjustments. However, last week, the offense made solid effort into getting to the red zone, but the missing piece was getting to the end zone. How are you enforcing the team to be more effective on offense, executing at the highest level, and most importantly, finishing your possession with touchdowns?
I think there's a couple things. Number one, it's an understatement to call them a great defense. They're the number one run defense in the country. They're in the top 20 in scoring defense, really in every category, and they did lose their best pass rusher. He had 15.5 sacks. He's effective, and I'm not sad that we're not going to see him, but I don't like seeing players get hurt, especially great players like that. For us, it's about executing all the way down the field and maintaining that consistency and not having self-destructive errors when we get into the red zone or penalties or missed assignments, and it's just plugging away and really having a mindset of we got to put the ball in the paint, we got to finish in the end zone. And so it's, once again, it comes down to execution and play calling and emphasis during the week on what we need to do and making sure our players understand it. And if we continue to do those things and we are always looking for ways to get better, then we're gonna have the breakthrough that we're all working very, very hard towards.
Last week, Christian Haynes was invited to the East-West Shrine Bowl, which is the longest-running college football all-star game. Christian's the kind of guy that thinks of the team accomplishments rather than the individual honors, but there are so many players in college football across the country, so this kind of recognition should not go unnoticed. So can you just talk about Christian, who he is as a person, his work ethic, and how much he's impacted the team in his time with the Husky?
I mean, he's the epitome of what you're looking for as a coach. in a player, on the field and off the field. He is a high character human being. He has very high standards. He's got integrity. In the meeting room, nobody outworks him. On the practice field, nobody outworks him. During the game, nobody outworks him. Nobody out-toughs him. Nobody outcompetes him. He's a great leader because he leads by example. So when he opens his mouth and says something, everybody snaps to and listens. I think he's an incredibly hard-working, talented young man who is looking, in my opinion, towards a long, successful career in the NFL. There's no doubt in my mind that he's one of the top offensive linemen in the country. I haven't, as I've looked at film, I have not seen another guard on teams that we've played or teams that we've scouted that is better than Christian Haynes. And the impact that he has every single day on me, the staff, and his teammates, and our football team is immeasurable.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what Christian's future holds, but the Huskies will be on the road to Harrisonburg, Virginia to face off against JMU this Saturday, November 11th. Kickoff is at 2 o'clock on ESPN+. Until then, Coach, thank you so much and best travels.
Thank you.